We're in Singapore.
I love Singapore so much. The Maxwell Food Center, always a good first stop in Singapore. And now we ask ourselves, after a 3 or 4 hour bus ride, are we dressed well enough for the 44th best bar in Asia?
Let's see.
Find out.
New favorite bar.
Yeah, so not only are we dressed well enough for Cat Bike Club, they offer something I've never seen before, which is cocktails with an optional sidecar with a base spirit, so you can compare and contrast. And I am a sucker for comparative tasting. So, love them. Cat Bike Club in Singapore. And welcome to day 1 in Singapore. We decided what we're going to do today is make good use of our transit card. We hopped on a train and we're going to a coffee shop that's a little bit far out. What is
Somewhere near Windsor Nature Park.
So we'll have a second coffee and see what's out there, and then ride some other train in some other direction. And with coffee taken care of, since we're close to the Windsor Nature Park, we thought, well, let's have a look. There's trails marked along here, so
Let's go for a little hike.
you really lose the city pretty fast.
We're hiking in Singapore.
The trail that we found, it's not a lot of choices, so we're taking maybe a longer walk than we intended, but it's nice. Viewers with Canadian eyes might be thinking, oh, what a lovely shaded path, and it is, but it's also a pretty steamy 30 degrees right at the moment. We've had our first casualty of the trip. One of the wheels on my luggage has broken. I actually don't remember the last time I had a trip where I didn't go to a hardware store at some point and get something. This time I got this 2-part epoxy in the hopes that this little rubber bit can be glued back on. Let's see. And now that we've cooled down a bit, we're going to see Contan, friend Natalie's brother, for dinner, as we do when we're in Singapore. And we had dinner with our friends Contan and Cassandra. I didn't film because, you know. And we got ice cream. Good morning from day 2 in Singapore. We are having our first athletic outing of the trip. We've rented some bikes and we're following this path wherever it goes. There's just nothing but ships. It looks like mostly empty container ships as far as the eye can see in either direction. And we've cycled in Singapore for the first time.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
It's a great bike path.
Yeah. So having finished the cycling and taken a little afternoon break from the heat, we decided that yesterday's exploration of the city by just taking the train off in a random direction worked pretty well. So
we're in a new neighborhood and we're checking out Peach Blossom Brewery.
It's in the Ubi neighborhood, which kind of looks like where you'd put a brewery in Vancouver. Office park, middle of nowhere. So let's see. So that was a perfectly good brewery. But I think they've hit a hot button for me that I've just realized is a hot button at breweries. If you're a brewery and you're proud of your beer and you have 16 taps, offer a tasting flight. Now we've tried 2 of your 16 beers. Also, the couple next to us was breaking up amicably. But it's kind of a weird vibe through no fault of theirs. Anyway, good night. Welcome to our last day in Singapore. It's a weird day. We have a flight out. It's a red eye that leaves at 2 a.m. So we have a full day here. No hotel room for part of that. Let's see how we spend our time.
Here we go.
So after the glue is set, this is where my wheel is. Is it going to survive an airport or two? Well, we'll find out.
We checked out of our hotel. It's 10:59.
We got right under the wire. And now we have the day to kill in Singapore until our flight. We're thinking walk around the mall until we want to have lunch.
And then head to the National Gallery of Singapore.
And then we rewatched Sophia Nygaard's Changi Airport video. She spent 24 hours, so presumably we could spend 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Two changed the plan. One, we realized walking around the mall was pointless because we were going to want to wait a while for lunch and we weren't very hungry. So we've done something more fun.
We've ended up here, which is the National Museum of Singapore, which is not the National Gallery of Singapore, which we initially thought we'd go to. But I think for us, the history of Singapore was a little bit more interesting than the art of Singapore. So here we are.
Let's have a look. It's coming up on 5 o'clock and we're just about to get to Changi Airport. 6 or so hours.
I think we can do it. Let's see what we get up to.
I think it'll be a good time. So gluing the rubber back on the wheels of my luggage, it worked about as well as you would think. The off-branch JB Weld just wasn't up to the pressure. So we're gonna look for a luggage store. If I can find the luggage I want, or maybe I'll cobble through. Let's see.
So, we're at the Samsonite store at the Jewel.
Now all I have to do is repack all my stuff in this nice store. That'll go fine. So for 300 Singaporean minus a 30% trade-in fee for some reason, like my old luggage is worth something to them, and GST rebate, got new luggage, it's on the way, we're checked in. Now that we've checked in and come through immigration, what do? You still got a lot of time. You go to the pool? No, seriously. The Changi Airport has the world's only airport rooftop pool. So we've now experienced the pool at Changi Airport.
That was fun.
Glowing reviews, I think.
Yeah.
Even if you don't want to swim, there's a place to shower and it's kind of a private loungy thing. You got to pay for your drinks.
It's breezy.
And if you want to swim, you can swim. Yeah, into it.
What's next?
We have found the water lily garden / smoking area, but garden. We found the butterfly garden. The butterflies were mostly asleep. In the movie theater, we watched several seconds of The Fall Guy. And the last thing you can do before your late flight at Changi Airport
is go to a lounge. You'll forgive me if this isn't a big boisterous outro, because there's other people here with me, and they probably want to enjoy their time before their late flight too. So I feel we did well. That was 12-ish hours well spent. Got to see a little bit of the city. But Changi Airport is a lovely place. A lot of airports are, if you give them a chance, if you're not rushing and busy and trying to do the thing. So we're taking our late flight now. We get into Okinawa at 7 in the morning or something. We have the hotel booked there for tonight, so we can kind of get into it and put our bags down. We might actually get there in time for breakfast. We'll see. See you in the next video. We start in Okinawa and we head north.